Hi, this is Ferre with TaxSaleSupport.com. I'm here with Stephen Swenson for another one of our Property Deal of the Week videos here for May.
Yeah, and today we're going to talk about Florida tax liens. But before we get into Florida, we just want to remind all of you guys to subscribe to the channel.
Yeah, one of the things that we noticed is that only about 15% of the people that are watching the videos are actually subscribed to us. And so do us a favor and subscribe to our channel so that way, remember to hit that notification bell so that the next time we put out videos, you'll know about it as soon as we do.
Absolutely.
Yeah, in fact, a lot of our videos are time sensitive, kind of like these ones, which are sales that are actually happening right now through about the end of the month.
Yeah, absolutely. Any of these Deal of the Week videos are meant to let our subscribers know about upcoming auctions and upcoming opportunities. In Florida, the month of May is the month for their tax lien certificate auctions.
Yeah. May is when Florida holds their annual tax lien sales, and Florida's a unique state in that they will offer up their tax liens, and sell them. Tax liens are sold with a 2-year redemption period in Florida, and they pay out a maximum interest rate return of 18%. So that's essentially where the bidding is going to begin on liens, is at a maximum of 18%, and the bidder that's willing to accept the lowest interest rate is the one that wins.
Yeah, exactly. And the tax collector is the person that's in charge of handling the tax lien sale. Like Shade said, they offer an 18% return, use that bid down interest rate method. Now, once that 2-year redemption period is passed, you can actually foreclose on the property by filling out what's called a deed application with the county, and the county will go ahead and foreclose on that property and offer it up at a tax deed sale. And whoever buys that property, the tax deed sale, will actually pay you off your investment plus your interest rate return that you've earned over that time frame.
Yeah, the county uses the proceeds from the tax deed auction basically to pay off all of the liens. So, there are some advantages to that. Now, it's also handled there by the clerk. The particular sale that we're going to be looking at is actually the Brevard sale, which started just a couple days ago.
Yeah, it started May 11th, ends on the 27th. This is an online auction. It's going to be handled through Grand Street Group.
Yeah. So what we want to do is, rather than looking at slides, we'd rather just go and look directly at the liens so that we can show you some of the different liens that are listed. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to pull up here the website. So here in the list center, we're in online auctions, and from here we're going to go into the online tax liens, and we're going to scroll down here to Florida.
Yeah, and there's actually 3 different companies in Florida that handle tax lien auctions. There's Real Auction, there's Grant Street Group, and then there's Florida Tax Sales. We're going to go ahead for this video and review a auction happening in Florida using the Grant Street software.
So here we go. This is what their pages look like. Now we can see what the schedule is like when they have auctions coming up, but we can also look at the advertised list right here.
Yeah, so if we were going to register for this auction, we'd go ahead and get registered for it, get our deposit in. But right now, we just want to take a quick look at the list and look through some of the properties that are available.
Yeah, so, as we're scrolling down, we can see that there are liens of different amounts. We can see they tell us whether it's a homestead or not, and what the face amount is. So, here we have a smaller lien here for $189.
Now, one thing that's nice about this system is you can actually scroll down below to see what other tax liens have been issued on the property, what tax liens have been redeemed. So here we can see that there's been 3 other tax liens that have been issued on the property, but all 3 of those tax liens have redeemed, and it's taken on average about 7.5 months. So what this tells us is this is a property that the property owner is usually delinquent on their taxes, but end up paying it within that first year.
Yeah, it's about 1 acre of land, roughly, and it's a small lien, but it's one that will probably redeem because it's a first-year lien.
Yeah, now if we want to find some more information about it, we can click on the GSI map or the property card. They could get us a little bit more detail to make sure that this property would be buildable. We'd go ahead and check that map quick. So here we can see that it looks like a buildable lot. It's just the same as the lots next to it. So overall, this would be a pretty safe investment at $89?
$150. A pretty inexpensive lien that's highly secured by the property's value and is most likely just going to redeem, because it's redeemed 3 times before this already.
Yeah, the property owner doesn't want to lose it. They're just delinquent in their property taxes.
Yeah, so here we have one that is $1,700. Let's look at this one. And this one tells us it's a little bit over an acre, residential classification, assessed value of $84,000.
Yeah, we can see it sold back in 2019 for $50,000. So what's probably happened is this person bought the property and has been delinquent on their taxes since they purchased it.
Yeah, no prior tax liens have been issued, so it's a first-year lien that has a high chance of redeeming.
Yeah, so from here, if we want to do some additional, we could click on the map, or we could click on the property card, which will tell us a little bit more about it. But just here from the map, we can already see, this is a property located on the water. Overall, seems to be a pretty good home.
Yeah, single-family home, and so for that relatively small amount of about $1,700, your property is pretty secured. But if you wanted, you could look into more of the value. It's nice to know, though, it's a first-year lien because essentially there's only going to be 2 of these, before you'll have the chance to foreclose.
Yeah, really. I mean, besides what if we were to go ahead and purchase this tax lien, we'd maybe go ahead and look at the county record on the property card. We may check it out on Zillow, maybe see if we can get a street view. But other than that, we're pretty, we feel pretty safe purchasing that tax lien certificate because the property has a high value. There's no apparent risk. And our money is going to really be backed up by the property itself and by state law.
Yeah, now here's one that is a homestead property. So what that means is really there's nothing different about it except for when it comes to the auction and how it's sold. If properties have a homestead exemption on them, then what that means is that the starting bid will be 50% of the estimated value.
Yeah, and from what we've seen in the past, most homestead properties will sell even at that 50% of assessed value, because usually they tend to be, a little bit better properties, and also it makes sense because the assessed value could be quite a bit lower than the market value. So even though they start at 50% of the assessed value, most of the time these properties get paid. So for us as an investor, we can actually a lot of times get higher interest rates on some of these because of the homestead, where really it's not something that we're going to need to worry about as long as the property's good.
Yeah. Yeah, we can see the house right here.
Yeah, looks like a really nice home.
Yeah, I'm sure that it has a lot of value.
Go ahead and click on that property card just real quick. That's what's nice about it is they have all of that record right there too, so we can see a photo of the property, and some of the other details on the property as well.
Yeah, sitting on a lot of land. And it looks like the last time it sold was in 2005.
What's kind of interesting is you see there, 2019 they had it valued at $270. In 2020 they lowered it to $263. We haven't seen that a lot lately. It's been kind of going up.
Yeah, that is kind of interesting. Let's see here.
But just based off that research, we'd feel pretty good about buying that tax lien certificate.
Yeah.
Look at there's one up just a little higher. Looked like it's 34 up the other way, 34,000 there. Let's look at that one.
Oh yeah, so here we have a piece of property. It's a $34,000 lien. It looks like this is 18 acres of commercial property, valued at $1.68 million, and there was one lien issued prior, that redeemed already.
Yeah, redeemed after 4 months. So in the past.
Pinewood Village Community. Oh, and you can see it's actually this entire mobile home park.
Yeah, so here's a mobile home park valued at $1.6 million. With a $34,000 tax lien on the property. Is your money protected? Absolutely.
Yeah, it's highly protected. This is a first-year lien, and it would be well worth foreclosing on.
Yeah, and the previous tax lien that had been issued on the property was paid off.
Yeah.
So, in purchasing this tax lien, your money's going to be secured. The property owner is most likely going to pay off. So you're never going to fill out the deed application. You're never going to get to the foreclosure process most likely.
Yeah. In fact, it has a very high chance of redeeming because most tax liens do. But yeah, again, we've been looking at Brevard County here. and the auction that they've been holding. And they have a lot of great liens here. They're going to be starting at 18%.
Yeah, they use the Grant Street Group software. It's on Lien Hub. And there's quite a few different counties that use Lien Hub and Grant Street to conduct their tax sales.
So again, if you like this information, you'd like more of it, be sure to join our membership program, which is probably one of the best values out there for any kind of tax sale training.
Yeah, that's going to give you access to all of our tax sale list, our monthly auction list, our over-the-counter list, our online auctions, plus all of our materials and even weekly trainings with me and Shade. So each week we do a weekly webinar with our members. So if you're interested, go ahead and check it out.
Yeah. Hey, thanks for watching this. Again, be sure to subscribe and hit that like button.
Yeah, appreciate it, everyone.